What do you think will happen at the cross intersection of blockchain in AI?
Yeah. So I think AI is a technology that came after blockchain, right? So we have the internet, we have blockchain, now we have AI. If you think about AI, the currency AI is going to use is not going to be fiat currencies. It's not. They're not going to go through banks. They're not going to swipe a card. They're going to use cryptocurrencies.
You're mentioning AI agents?
AI agents, right? So I think very soon we're going to be in a world with many different AI agents. Everyone will have a personal agent. You'll say, look, hey, help me book a flight ticket. Help me book a flight hotel. Flight or hotel. The AI agent will talk to a booking agent to book it, and they're going to transact in cryptocurrencies. At least they're going to use the blockchain technology. It's going to be so much faster, so much cheaper, so much less middlemen, so much less delays. You're going to be able to confirm your reservation within half a second. So all of that stuff is coming. So AI is going to leverage all the tech that blockchain offers, and they're going to leverage this new money technology.
Under the Biden administration and the Gensler at the SEC, they just didn't like crypto. What I've said very often is simply this: we must innovate before we regulate. That means allowing innovation to happen here at home in the digital asset space is critical to American economic dominance across the globe. The good news is President Trump is leading the way to a crypto revolution, starting here at the Banking Committee, and that's why we've moved very quickly the Genius Act, focusing on the crypto world. That's how you get things done. It's passed through my committee in a bipartisan fashion. Next, market structure on its way to be heard in the committee, marked up, and I believe passed into law by August.
Going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
And so we'll import Chinese-based CBDC technology. So it's going to be CBDC in a box provided to you by the People's Bank of China.
But every stock, every bond, every currency, every commodity, every piece of art, every private business, every piece of real estate will eventually be a token on a blockchain, an entry on a ledger, permanent and immutable. We will have truth instead of trust, and we will save over $7 trillion a year. 6 to 8% of global GDP is wasted by the friction of the trust industry that's necessary when you have dual entry accounting. With triple entry accounting, which is what a blockchain is, we get rid of all of that friction. It's a beautiful future.
Like what you see in China and their social credit scoring systems, right? If we get identity wrong, it could be a tool to enslave humanity. And if we get it right, it could be a tool to liberate humanity. And as an American, I'm obviously rooting for the one that's on the side of freedom.
Bitcoin is an international asset. And also, I do believe the role of crypto is, it's digitizing gold.
I actually believe this technology is going to be very important. Look at it. We have been part of a huge revolution in investing through ETFs. We believe that ETFs will be changing the whole way we invest. Many people still use it as a means, people are investing it for indexing. No, the majority of people who are putting money in in ETFs are active investors that are buying exposure. The entire bond market is being transformed as we talk right now. I believe the next generation for markets, the next generation for securities will be tokenization of securities. And if we can have that distributed ledger that we know every beneficial owner, every beneficial seller, we all have our code of who's buying, who's selling, instantaneous settlement. And think about it, it changes the whole ecosystem.
Chinese bank ICBC has been hit by a ransomware attack, and the U.S. Treasury market, as a result of that, has been disrupted. This, according to the Financial Times. We're getting it more right now with Bloomberg's Shonali Bassick. Shonali, what do we know?
Listen, we have the Financial Times now reporting that ICBC, one of China's largest banks here, was hit with a ransomware attack. And remember, they're a very significant intermediary in the Treasury market. The SIFMA has told its members that this has been part of the reason here that the system is kind of clogged up, if you will, during that auction that we saw a little bit before. The attack had prevented ICBC, according to the Financial Times, from settling Treasury trades on behalf of other market participants. A large executive at a major bank also telling the paper that such a large party on the fixed income clearing corp creates major concerns, potentially impacting the liquidity of Treasury markets. Now,
it was not just a poor auction. It was absolutely lousy, and you know, when the dealers have to step in to save a treasury auction, that's a rare occurrence.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread it all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works, because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the NWO book and the Crypto Teacher book. The NWO book shows you how the world really works, and especially in the times that we're in right now, it's definitely time for you to wake up out of that sleep. And in 2025, the NWO is going to turn on that alarm clock. It's up to you whether you wake up or not, whether you're going to hit that snooze button. Remember, my people perish from the lack of knowledge because they reject it. And guys, we're going to see stablecoin regulation, which is the foundation of this new digital economy, and it sets up down the road 2028, 2029 for that free money. And I told you that we would get a first quarter pullback, and that's what happened. And then also I told you that tariffs would get stepped up, and that's what happened. Layoffs would pick up. That's what happened. So the Crypto Teacher gives you a warning like Noah and Gilgamesh, whichever one you want to call it. But we will get some type of reset this year. Most likely stable coins are the catalyst. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. We have trillions of dollars sitting on the sideline in money market accounts. And then plus, we know the Fed is going to cut rates. Not a lot this year, but they're definitely going to cut rates. So I see us getting a correction and then moving back up. And then we have the two powerhouses, China and the U.S., will step up these tariffs on each other. And of course, guys, that's going to hit certain parts of the market. But then we also have the hacks. We have the Birdman. We have the drums are beaten, and more movies to come, as we can see. And inflation is going to stay sticky, and layoffs are going to step up while they move in all this automation. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. And also, guys, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, much love to those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon. Much love. Keep it coming. Guys, if you're not a part of the Patreon, make sure you're donating to the channel through the actual Cash App. But guys, this next Bitcoin and crypto bull run is going to be a utility run. So you want to make sure you have the cryptos that have real utility. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores. Keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
And right now we have Bitcoin and crypto flat. As I'm doing this video, we are slightly pulling back. Now, guys, don't forget we have CME that opens tonight. We know it's going to move the market. And then once yield rates get to moving in the morning, we know it's going to move the market again. But I definitely see yield rates pulling back, which will give crypto and stocks a lift this week. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. Now we have tokenized gold moves to $2 billion market cap. And as we know, the market cap of gold in the world is about $10 trillion. So $2 billion is nothing. But it's nothing wrong to diversify yourself. But I like to be like the central banks. I'd rather have the physical gold. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now make sure you're paying attention to the actual indicators. We had yield rates on Friday pumping. And like I stated, I definitely see them pulling back. We had the dollar down. I definitely see the dollar starting to move slightly back up. But we know eventually the dollar is going to get weaker and weaker as time goes on. And then, of course, guys, we have volume and crypto right now down. We have Tether and USDC. And then we have the Fed. Repo at $98 billion on Friday. Make sure you pull it on a daily basis during the week. And we know the Fed wants to keep rates high for longer to destroy this legacy market so Trump can build this fourth industrial revolution. And if you're a part of the Patreons, make sure you go look at the video. It is very important. And then I did an extra video for the premium stock Patreon members. So guys, please make sure you watch those videos. And they always give us news that's going to move the market on the weekend. And now Trump says he's going to provide more info on chip tariffs on Monday. But we received news yesterday that big tech is going to be exempt. But we'll definitely get the popcorn, sit back, and let it play out. And again, make sure you go watch those Patreon videos. Now we have Tim Scott from the Banking Committee in the Senate says that it's important for America to lead the digital asset space. And the Genius Act for Stablecoins should be passed by August. And the stablecoin regulation is going to open the gates up for this new digital economy. Because basically you're going to have the wallet, you're going to have staking, and you're going to have the digital ID that's going to come right along with it. And the big banks will be able to push stablecoins without the people even knowing. Because the only thing they have to do with one click is attach that digital wallet to their bank account, and they won't even know that they're using these stablecoins or these digital asset payment rails, because this digital space is definitely seamless. It's now ready to bring it to the people, but of course, they need that crisis in order to move the sheep over. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, and I'm going to go over that later on in this video. Now we have the Bitcoin, Ethereum, spot ETFs, BlackRock, Fidelity, and Grayscale. Bitcoin, Ethereum, spot ETFs were up at close on Friday. Now getting over into a little crypto news, we have Janover, a AI-powered online platform that connects the commercial property industry by providing data and software. And basically they purchased Solana for their treasury and plans to stake its holdings and run a validator. And what does the stock do? Go from a few dollars all the way up over $50. And I posted this in the Patreon on Tuesday because these are former Kraken executives that acquired the real estate firm. So we definitely have to follow the money. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. And then lastly, guys, we have the SEC and Binance movie continues. Basically, the SEC and Binance have filed a joint motion to pause for 60 days. And we have the Wall Street Journal claims that CZ provided evidence against Justin Sun as part of a plea deal. And again, the movie continues. We know how these newspapers do. And we had Binance executives meet with the U.S. Treasury because they want the U.S. monitor to be removed from the Binance exchange. And now that Trump is in office and making plenty of deals in the crypto space, most likely that's going to happen. But then we also know a black swan is definitely going to happen in crypto. So crypto takes the blame for the legacy market falling. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. And we have Binance's CZ talking about the AI agents. And anyone talking about the AI agents, they always have the same talking points because they all know the same plan. And he talks about AI agents doing the work for you, paying each other with crypto. But you know why I love these videos? Because you get to hear it from the horse's mouth. You know, the crypto teacher has been telling you this from the beginning, and then he also wrote about it a long time ago. But in order to bring in all this technology inside of America, Americans have to be brought to their knees. And all that's needed is another crisis. We've seen it during the C word. Everybody's sitting at home getting free money. The simulation has already been done. Now it's time for them to run the real plan. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, because he knows when it comes to the NWO, it's all planned out. But that's all I have for you. Don't forget about the books. Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance. Do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The stock channel, guys. Don't forget to go like, subscribe, spread everywhere. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, get home stocks, the Seaver, the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know, I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save New York from COVID-33. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.